for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. To the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1-1, ready?
11, Tommy. Gun.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
1-1, ready?
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Demetrius Knight. He's got his 1st sack of the season here early in week 1.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he is out of bounds. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson, he's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 12, come on. 180. 180. Stop.
Here's Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. Third and 7.
11, MT, take. Gun. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson will go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Jackson. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Ready? Hey.
Jackson now on second down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
What? 180. You change it.
Check. Crunch.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Jackson up top again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
On 1, ready?
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brooks. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 180, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
11. Gun. Stop. 20, 12. Stop.
They'll try it now with Brooks. Yeah. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's get set. Down.
Another try with Brooks. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Flush to his right, That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
11.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
One, ready?
11. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Will turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down, and Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute it?
The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Down, Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Here we go. 11, 10.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second down. Burrow. Catch. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he is very close to the first down, but an high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
4 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
45-yard line.
11.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 11 them.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow now. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now a run on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Gun. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Come on, ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Jackson now. that is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Loop now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
I'm one. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I'm one. Ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's hot. Hot. 11.
To throw is Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
11.
Now to Burrow. That one finds Chase.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point.
Here we go.
He breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
12-yard line, number 39. One down, just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level.
Here we go.
They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain. They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They will take a knee here. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a 2nd and 2.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Baltimore, first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll go with a counter on first down. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.